Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Jocelyn Conley, pelvic floor physical therapist, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to enhance your squat. So where you are, you've already watched the series or the videos in the series that came before here. You know the basics of where you should be moving and how to remain safe in the squat. Once you get that down, now it's time to think about how can you enhance it. Let's first go with my favorite, and that's breath. So what I typically have people work on is breathing in on the way down and out on the way up. If someone has substantial laxity here, let's say they've had multiple kids and weakness here, and we're working on building strength through the tissue, then sometimes I'll have someone breathe out, breathe in, and then breathe out. That way, we're just manipulating the tensions and the pressures going on in the body to enhance what you're doing. So the second thing is recruiting your muscles. What I typically will have people get started is they'll split the floor. Like their feet aren't going to actually move, but they're thinking about pressing their spreading out with their feet, but they don't actually move as they go down and as they go up. That's one way to do it. Another way is sitting back and down. You could do what I just said and then squeezing your glutes to stand back up. Or you just sit down, squeeze glutes to lift. You want to really make sure that your knee's not beating your hips. You could also think about squeezing your quads, but squeezing your quads, these muscles here, I see a lot of people doing that suboptimally more than optimally. So that I would say is what I get into in advanced training methods with certain athletes and certain weights. Another thing, I mentioned it before, pertains to your feet. So you want to think about if these are my toes, they're my fingers, you want to straighten your toe knuckles and spread them out and press them down into the floor without crunching them. So it is your feet 50-50 weight distribution with your heels and the balls of your feet. Your toes are splaying and you're sitting back and you're pressing down with your toes as you go down and up. As you get more experience, you can add or subtract any of the things that I just talked to you about. Like you can do split the floor, squeeze your glutes, you can press your feet down. Just pick one at a time, and then as you get that down, introduce something new and see what feels right. You can combine it, you can subtract different ways, but generally those are really helpful cues. The other thing is, and it's along lines of splitting the floor, is like pressing your knees out, but you don't want to go too far out. It's just out so they maintain in the middle of your feet. And then if you are using a barbell, one thing you can do, but I don't recommend it early on as this being your focus, say you're back squatting, once you're standing up, pressing up on the bar. This is when you're getting heavier weights. Same thing from the front, but when you press up on the bar, you don't want that to create an impairment in your technique that you're arching your back or flaring your ribs. So in this video, I covered ways that you can enhance your squat by thinking about how you can connect better with your body and the movement itself and the surface that is supporting you. If you have any questions, please comment below or reach out to me. And next video, I'm going to cover how to regress your squat if you're having a hard time maintaining technique, or you're new, or you're in a rehabilitative state like early postpartum. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.